and they are now starting to bloom like this. They're the coolest thing. They come in this little wax dipped bulb. You don't have to do a thing to these. I'm gonna show you kind of the evolution of what happens. You literally take them out of the box and you set them on a counter, and that's it. No watering, no gardening, no nothing. They start somewhat like this, and you can choose the red, the snowy white. I love this. I got a variety, and the gold. I've already given these as gifts to a couple people on my list, and they are so loving it. But what's cool, and these are on sale, it's the craziest thing ever. This is the gorgeous amaryllis bulb. It is such a striking flower. But again, you start like this, you set it on a shelf, you set it on a counter, you set it anywhere, and it starts just doing this magical thing, and within a couple of weeks, you have got this incredible, long-lasting, striking, standalone holiday decoration. It becomes the focal point. And you know what I've just learned is that you can cut those bulbs or those blossoms off, and they will regrow another beautiful bloom. They are the prettiest flower. They really are amazing. So I hope that you can get yourself as many as you want with free shipping. I'm not kidding. This is gonna be like the go-to gift for anybody, guys, gals, neighbors, friends, colleagues. You'll love these. And my personal experience is I got 6 and then I didn't want to give any away. So I'm gonna order some more today too. They're just truly only available for a limited period of time. No watering, no nothing, no care at all. We are excited to have Rochelle Grayer join us from Petal and Leaf. It's so Leaf and Petal. Very nice to see you this morning, Rochelle.
You too, it's good to see you.
Gosh, these are the prettiest things ever. I mean, I want to think I'm a gardener. I'm not the best at it. I try and try and try. I haven't been able to fail yet with these.
I know, well, that's our whole goal with Leaf and Petal, is to bring things that are just so easy you can't fail. And these are like the epitome of it, because you don't even need water, soil, you don't even need a pot. These are just gonna literally grow when you take them out of the box. You have to do nothing else. I would not put them in a warm place. Don't put them on your mantle. If you're gonna use your fireplace, don't put them on a radiator. But other than that, they can be in anything but a dark closet, I would say. Put it on a coffee table. They just need a little bit of light. Just your average room light will be fine. And they're gonna start growing. This is what it looks like, I would say about 2.5 to 3 weeks in. This one is really just at about 4 weeks right now. It started blooming about 2 days ago. I accidentally knocked a bloom off, but you can see it's got like 3 huge ones, and it's getting another one right down here, which is pretty crazy. I don't think I have any. I have a whole bunch of them back here. All of them have had one bloom stem and then another one coming right after it. Some of them are even getting a third. They are going like crazy. And so when you think about it, each of those bloom stems lasts a couple of weeks. It takes a couple of weeks for them to grow. So each bloom stem is like 4 weeks of just amazing watching this plant grow so quickly and throw out these gorgeous blooms.
It is so gorgeous, these blooms, and it's so appropriate right now for the holidays. They remind me a little bit of a poinsettia, but they are just so unique and exotic, and I think they're just elegant is a great word. Look at that.
Yeah.
And now I just learned, Rochelle, I can cut these if they start like wilting and then another bloom will probably follow behind.
Yeah, actually, I'll show you this one. This one was blooming. I was sharing it on air a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if you can see that, but I cut this one back. Look, this is already coming out with a new one right here. And this one, when this one is done blooming, this one that's coming out, I'll cut it back. We'll see if maybe one of these leaf things here, they might turn into a third stem. If not, though, you can actually use these bulbs again next year. All you need to do is peel away the wax, put it in a little bit of dirt, give it a little bit of water, and put it like down in your basement, and just let it sit and rest. And when it's ready, it'll start growing again, and you can go through this whole cycle again. You will need soil and water. The wax bulb is really just for the first year.
Okay.
But I mean, these will go and go for years and years if you take care of them.
I didn't know. Look at that as a centerpiece. I mean, what a focal point. It's so pretty. It's just a magnificent celebration. I have to update you because you'll notice the bulb colors are all different. We do have 3 choices. I love the gold. I love them all. I got 2 of each last month. I'm gonna get 2 more of each this month because I just find this to be, they're so awesome. But The most limited is the snowy white, and the white has this pretty little glisten and sparkle throughout. And again, this is how they come, but we'll show you again the progression. So here's your white, I love them all. Here's your gold, and then we've got the red. The red is the #1 fastest seller right now. You'll see it says to and from. It is the ultimate gift that will continue giving for at least 6 to 8 weeks of these beautiful blooms. So they come like this, again, take them out of the box, nothing else is necessary except setting them on a counter. They start like this, and then every week you haven't watered it, you haven't done a thing, you haven't fertilized, you haven't even tended to it, and you can see how they continue to just bloom and grow, and then oh, the day you get the first bloom that's ready to burst is just the best. And then just continue enjoying these. Honestly, these, I wish we had unlimited supply for the holidays, because I know they sold out. We had a shipment offering for November, they sold out. We've got now the shipment offering for December. You'll get these immediately. And by the way, there's free shipping. So I kid you not, do yourselves a favor. You will kick yourself if you don't get multiples. You really will, because you will want one for yourself or maybe more. And then everybody that you can think of, even a next door neighbor, or I mean, truly, everybody will love these. They are the coolest thing. I remember seeing Colleen offer these maybe it was back in November, and she was like, you just set it there? And it's like, oh my gosh. You come back the next day and you're like, oh my gosh. And it's even more beautiful and haven't done a thing to it. It's the best.
These grow so fast, Kelly. It's unbelievable. My kids, we were watching it. It's almost like when, I remember when I was a kid and you'd see those like sped up reels of like flowers blooming, so you could watch the whole thing happen really fast in just a minute or so. That's kind of how this feels, because when you leave and come back, they do grow so fast. These are solidly probably 16, 18 inches. They grow all of that height and all of that bloom in literally a matter of weeks. I mean, so from one day to the next, you really do kind of see a huge difference. Like, wow, this thing is just growing so fast. Which I want to give you 2 tips though, really quick. One is that if you're planning on giving this on like Christmas Day, for example, you may want to pop it in the refrigerator. You can do that. That will keep it from growing right away. So, and if you do that, you could really expect, something that you take out of the box on Christmas Day, this thing will still be blooming on Valentine's Day, if you can imagine that. So you're giving a gift that's really going to be lasting for a while. And then the second is just don't put it in a dark spot. Don't water it. Don't do anything. That's probably the biggest mistake, is to like try and baby it. Literally just set it down, let it go.
And there it is. Honestly, it is the best of all worlds. I mean, you feel like a master gardener, even if you feel like you've got like the brownest or the black thumb. It's really something pretty magnificent. Just watching the growth process is special. It really is. I feel attached to mine at home. I have several. Normally, I do poinsettias for the holiday season. This year, I'm doing these. I just love them. And here we are offering them on sale. And I thought there was a 3 flex, but there's 5 flex. So it's $4.99 per to get them delivered. And that's why I highly recommend, trust me on this, get more than 1. If you can swing getting 5 or 10, you will be happy, because they will look amazing in your home, whether it's on as a centerpiece in your, on your holiday table, or anywhere scattered around the house, because the beauty is they're magnificent. You cannot go wrong. You can't kill these things. You can't, you can't watch them just kind of, start looking glorious and then just kind of fall by the wayside. Like, I'm sorry, as much as I think I'm a good gardener, I have moments where I'm like, oh, like I can't figure it out. Does it need too much more sun? Does it need too much, did I overwater it? You cannot destroy these things. They just are, they're a little miracle.
No, you cannot destroy them, which is, I mean, so many people get kind of a little bit of a complex about their ability to take care of plants, and so then they avoid it. And I just want to say, this is a great plant and a great thing to get over that. And if you just love the idea of growing something, but you have that nervousness about, can I actually pull this off? This is the thing that will give you back your confidence, because you really, truly cannot mess it up. You literally just take it out of the box.
You do.
It, and off it goes.
So you can choose, guys, red, gold, or the snowy white. The snowy white, I have to update, less than 1,000 to go around for all of the rest of the month, for all the time leading up to the holidays. And again, if you just tuned in, this is how they look when you pull them out of the box. There's information on here. You get another info card that looks like this, and it tells you everything you need to know about the care, which means you don't need to know anything. There's no care. You set it on a shelf, you set it on a counter, a table, wherever, and it goes from that to this, and every week, every day practically, you see the process, this growth happening, and before you know it, I mean, the magnificence of this flower. It's called an amaryllis. It is so pretty, and I'm so thrilled that you guys are picking these up. Most of you, my producer is saying, are getting multiples. It's the right thing to do. Think about your pastor, or you know, a care provider, or you know all the people on your list. I don't have to tell you. This is gonna bring them joy every time they look at it, and they will love it. Like you said, Rochelle, you'll be able to enjoy it starting now and probably all the way through Valentine's Day. So thank you so much for joining today. I wish we had more time on it. I'm just really taken by these. They're just really special.
You're welcome. You're welcome, and happy holidays.
Thank you, Rochelle, you too. All right, 733-699. Please keep ordering. I know we are very busy, but I'm gonna move right over here because I get to offer this